I'm going to be sharing with you authentically all along the way what's working, what's not working, and what's missing so that you can get all my learning.
It's just that, yes, I think it's really landing into the clarity of
who is my
yeah,
people?
of
Why do I? Yeah.
Who are my
Who are my people? And if there are entrepreneurs and they are like those that want to be, and they are about growing a business and leading with that, like if that is what lights you up, then everything, your story, even everything is going to be about that, in alignment with that story, right? Now, the way you share it, which comes back down to, a little bit of the brand journey, right? Where you've heard me say there's different ways to share. There's not a right way. It's whatever lights up for you. You can use the reporter version, the evangelist, like as an example. I'm just giving you as an example of this. It's like, because you've died, you can say, now I'm on a mission to help people like really, really live while they're here, to create the business of their dreams, because I wasn't actually living my life. Like, you see how we can use that story in direction of the vision you want for what ideal clients, but you're using it now as an evangelist, on a mission to help, so that's one way. The second way is being the reluctant hero. It's like, I didn't really want to have to do this, but when I died, I'm just using this as models. Now that I've died and came back, I feel like, and again, I'm putting words, but you're going to use the true words of what it is. But it feels like I came back on a purpose, like it was to really finish what I started. And now my whole mission is to help people really finish what they start, build a business of their dreams, because I never really went all in. And this is what this has taught me, right? You're connecting the story again.
I'm gonna add real quick, like, yeah, the pain point is that if I had died for real, like my body died, and I hadn't done this, I knew I would have regretted it for the rest of eternity, or whatever, however you say that. I don't know the words there, but it's like, I want to add that, and I want to add, I could watch this room light up. It's like all of us had to go through the death of something to become an entrepreneur. Some aspect of us, we call it the ego. So it's the dying off of everything that's not the entrepreneur, period.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. So that's a really great one. The reluctant hero model is like the way you use it. The adventurer model is the one where you're like, okay, like, I died, buckle up, I'm on for one hell of an adventure. You want to join me? Like, in the sense of like, I'm just showing you a different model, right? The adventure model is the one that's going like, hey, buckle up, we're going to do this. And I'm going to be sharing with you authentically all along the way what's working, what's not working, and what's missing, so that you can get all my learning. That is a great model. Very few people do that model, but I will tell you, John Lee Dumas made a hell of a lot of money using that model.
Yeah, so that's the one where you like live out loud. Is that right? Is that when you live out loud, you're sharing what you're doing every day?
You're sharing what you're doing, and then like in that sharing, just so everybody can see it, like he's posting on his site, like what worked, what didn't work, what's missing, like at the end of every month. So he's waiting to give the goals of, in hindsight, because that's where the gold is. So he's not actually like an influencer that's going, now I'm eating a taco and now I'm going to the bathroom. Like, sometimes I think they're like, why are they? But it's not
can
like,
I be one of those? I want to eat lots of tacos.
It's not, yeah, like they do these kind of things that you're just like, that's like, they're really entertaining. And I'm not saying there's any, but where the real value is when you can have some entertainment value in the adventure, but you share the gold in hindsight, because that's really where the value is. So there's that's the adventurer model, so that you're always disclosing it. And what people, it builds know, like, and trust, right? Because when you're sharing this authentically every month, like you're sharing it throughout the month, but like there's specific things that you're sharing at the end of every month of the lessons learned. It has your readers and your people begin to know you as someone they can trust for what you're going to share and so they look forward to those. It's kind of like, think of it like Dear Abby, but for business, right? So that's a really great one. And then, you know, any of those eventually turns into, when you do it long enough and consistent enough, as an expert or leader model, right? Then, you know, when you have enough followers, people, you know, you automatically get placed into an expert in a specific topic and so forth, and what you're known to, a specialist, right? But that's the way you build the brand. The way you build it is that way. So once you understand who you're going after, the vivid vision, and you know who you really want, and because you know who you don't, then to me, it's all about crafting that brand story into ones that feels most in alignment of what I just shared.